Hey everybody, this is OJ Watley from SecondTime.com, and this is your guide to buying watches on the internet. How not to get surprised, how not to get bamboozled, and how not to get e-screwed. So what's the problem, and why is it so hard to buy a luxury watch on the internet? The reality is that due to technological advances, the internet has allowed anyone to be anybody and sell literally anything. And today, as it stands, there is a serious lack of transparency, of credibility, and accuracy with regard to people posting watches for sale on the internet. It's become nearly impossible to know who you're doing business with, or what kind of business they are, or what you're going to receive, or if they even have the watch in stock, or when and how you're even going to receive that watch, because everything's become digital and nobody wants to talk to anybody anymore. When you're spending $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, you deserve more. You deserve to be able to speak with someone who has the watch in their hands while they're talking to you. You deserve to know what you're gonna be receiving before you receive it. So here's the question. If you're looking at these listings on the internet, how can you know if the watch you're seeing in that listing is the actual watch you will receive, or if the seller even has that watch in their hands? How can you know exactly what contents will be received by you when you get the watch? How do you know if you're going to be getting the boxes and the papers, and what kind of box is it? Is it a warranty card or a warranty certificate? Is a warranty card dated for 10 years ago? Or is it a warranty card dated for a week ago? How can you know how the seller prefers to be contacted? Everybody's on the internet. They're on Chrono24, they're on eBay, or they have their own websites, or they're on Instagram or Facebook. But the question is, how can you communicate with these people in a meaningful way to understand who you're doing business with and what you're going to receive? Watch dealers today come in all shapes and sizes, and many of the watch dealers today don't have the watches that they're advertising or listing on the internet for sale. These are the digital marketers. These are the clickbaiters and the virtual watch sellers. And it's so bad that when you look at the most desirable watches on the internet, we're talking about the Rolex stainless steel sport models. We're talking about the AP Royal Oak models and the Patek Philippe Nautilus and Aquanaut models. You literally see hundreds upon hundreds of listings for these watches, and these are not $10,000 watches. These are $50,000 or $100,000 watches. And the question is, how do you know when you're looking at these listings if the seller actually has that watch in their hands? More importantly, where's the seller located? And at the time of inquiry, where is that watch right now that I can speak to someone and get my questions answered? And the reality is, and it's a sad one, guys, when you're looking at platforms like Chrono24 and eBay and even individual websites, along with all of the forums on Facebook and the postings on Instagram, you really don't know who you're doing business with. And there's nothing that tells you from these glam shots if the seller actually has the watch in their possession. So that's the problem. Now let's talk about what you can do to empower yourself so you can know who you're doing business with and know exactly what to expect when you're buying a watch on the internet.